those shots that people are taking, the ALD1, whatever it's called, the minute you stop, you go right back to being who your full-grown bare body. It's a fugazi, it's phony. You're starving yourself, you're not eating anything, and they say you don't need anything else.
Uh-oh, it looks like someone's a little frustrated that he's not losing weight. Well, hello, welcome back to Grandma's Pocketbook. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the fallacies about GLP-1s, and that is that people are starving themselves, the whole Ozempic face thing. I hear this all the time, that people on GLP-1 medications are just starving themselves. One thing that is a big bugaboo of mine is people exercising rigid ignorance like it's some kind of flex, and then making false rhetorical statements without doing any research. So, I thought I'd show you what I actually eat in a day on a GLP-1, 69 pounds down. Every morning starts the same way. I make my tea. Today it's English breakfast. There you go, English breakfast. And I add vital proteins, collagen peptides. The collagen peptides help to improve the structure of your skin, hair, nails, joints, bones. And they give me a little extra protein, which is great. I always need a little extra protein. A serving is 4 tablespoons, but I only use 2 tablespoons. And I'm doing that, one, because it's more economical. This container is anywhere between $30 and $35. You can find it at Target, you can find it at Sam's Club, I believe Costco has it. I always look for sales, but that's the general price range for it. So it saves me some money. But also I did my research. Remember, research is key and important. And although this gives 20 grams of collagen peptides per serving, the research that I did showed that anywhere between 10 to 20 grams is the sweet spot for getting the best out of this. So I'm going to go ahead and add my vital proteins. I'm not using any kind of a holder for my phone, so I'm going to put it down and come back to you. Now, actually, let's see if I can do this one-handed. This shouldn't be too difficult, right? Okay, there's the tea bag. Oh, we're doing it. We don't need to put the phone down. So I do about a level teaspoon, which is approximately a tablespoon. In there, it dissolves very, very well. I don't taste a thing. That's it. The other thing I have is I fill this tumbler with water. It's 32 ounces. I take a Linzess every morning to battle the constipation that I get from the GLP-1 medication. There's only 2 side effects that I've had from the GLP-1 medication, and the most difficult one was constipation. So my doctor put me on Linzess. And when you take Linzess, you have to drink a lot of liquids in order to make it work well, and it does work well. I will spare you the details. So, yes, I have this, 32 ounces of water. I have my cup of tea, and I wait 30 minutes before I have my breakfast. And I will show you my breakfast when we get there. Here is my breakfast. The ham is about it's less than 2 ounces. It's about 1 3/4 ounces. An egg over easy, which I cook with a little bit of chili crunch. Half of a slice of sourdough bread with a pat of butter on it, and some grapes. Normally I would have like half of an avocado with this, but all my avocados are not ripe yet, so I have to do without this morning. But yep, that's my breakfast. On to lunch. Okay, here's my lunch for today. I made a tuna wrap using one of the large leaves of lettuce from my garden. I make my tuna using a olive oil based mayonnaise, some eggs, some dill relish, and onion, and a little bit of celery seed because I usually don't have celery around, but I do like to have that taste of celery in my salad. And then I have a mandarin orange and a couple strawberries. Strawberries are not from my garden. I think I have 2 in there right now that are ripening, so we are not getting a big harvest from the strawberries. But yep, this is lunch. I'm going to go ahead and watch some YouTube videos while I enjoy this, and then I'll see y'all for dinner. Okay, y'all ready for this? Here is my dinner for tonight. We have 2 homemade chicken enchiladas with a little bit of sour cream and some green onion garnish. And then I made a cucumber tomato salad with a little bit of green onion and some feta cheese. The dressing is olive oil, red wine vinegar, a little bit of Dijon mustard, all emulsified together and poured over to make yummy goodness. So that is dinner tonight. Today was more of a snacky day than usual, primarily because we went to see Disclosure Day. I loved Emily Blunt in it. Go see it. It's worth it. So I wasn't really hungry, but I snacked on about a third of a small bag of popcorn. Then because I knew I needed a little bit more protein in my day, I had one of these Daisy cottage cheese and pineapple cups. And then I ended my day with a small thin slice of homemade banana nut bread. So here are my totals for this day. About 1,500 calories and about 90 grams of protein, which is right about where I want to keep it. 1,500 calories a day keeps me at about no more than 2 pounds per week lost, which is a nice, safe amount. And 90 grams of protein is just right for me. And I say that's just right for me. I have stage 3 kidney disease, so I really can't take on a lot of protein. Usually they say you should have about the same number of grams of protein as your goal weight. So if my goal weight was 130 pounds, for example, I should be taking in 130 grams of protein. I can take in more protein if I take plant-based protein, but so far I haven't located a lot of plant-based protein products that I really like. So I try to keep it at around 90 to 100 grams of protein, and my doctor says that's just fine. So the idea that people on GLP-1 medications are simply starving themselves is wrong. My medication helps to regulate my appetite and hunger signals, and it allows me to eat in a more natural and sustainable way. As for being on it for life, yeah, I will be. Obesity is a chronic condition that requires lifelong treatment. For that matter, arteriosclerosis is a chronic condition that requires lifelong medication. You can't take a statin for a while and then stop, unless you want to risk the plaque in your arteries softening, breaking off, and killing you. Taking a GLP-1 is a personal choice, and whether or not you do it, understanding the science is way more productive than relying on myths. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join in the conversation. Have a great weekend, guys.